What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Ace of Base. And we're going back to The Bridge, 1995. And the next tune is called Just an Image, but it's not just an image, it's just apostrophe N, and I think another apostrophe image. So just, it can mean exclusively or solely, but it can also mean fair, even-handed, appropriate to the circumstances, meaning not injustice. So yeah, I don't know. It could be a play on words where it's perhaps invoking both of those meanings. Ultimately, it could be completely unrelated, but it is a bit of an opaque title, even if I enjoy the visual aesthetic of it. So let's find out what it is. This is Ace of Base. The track is Just an Image, and it's from the 1995 album The Bridge.
I'm driving through the night, I'm driving through the rain. The engine roars, I'm on my way from mystery. My eyes keep seeing what my mind wants to forget. The frequencies, they run
I know how that goes.
inside my head. Over and over and over again. I concentrate harder and harder, and then you're just an image I can see.
Oh,
You are not for real. You are not for real. You turn into a picture of somebody. I can see someone I don't know.
I thought I misread it, but you said mirage, right? Like,
The sun will rise without a love, without a smile. I always think about the way you had to leave. I close my eyes 'cause I was with you by that time. Faster and faster and faster ahead, as if you were waiting for me down the way. You're just an image I can see. You are not for real. You are not for real. You turn into a picture of somebody. I can see someone I don't know, someone I don't feel.
I like that phrasing.
You turn into a picture of somebody. Someone I don't know, someone.
Some exposed
You're just an
wire
image.
electricity.
You are not for real. You turn into a picture of somebody.
This is almost on the edge of like dream trance.
Faster and faster ahead, as if you were waiting for me down the way.
I love that. There's a hint. Oh, it's fading already. I was enjoying the dual vocals there. But yeah, like I was trying to say, there's like a hint of those sort of like woodwind synth sonics that dominate a couple of their biggest hits. Like Don't Turn Around. Like it felt like there was a hint of that. The overall flavor of the tune wasn't really that style, or at least that wasn't the vibe it was giving me. But there were a couple like sonic hints where it's like, oh, but that ingredient is in there to a lesser degree. And I enjoyed, as I said, the moment where it sort of stripped down and you could hear the buzzing electricity of some of the like electrical work. So shout out to that. I think I'm remembering Mikey was saying this is a Lynn written tune, and I enjoy the lyrics because, okay, so like Just an Image, and indeed that is the name of the tune. But at first, after I heard the first verse or like the first articulation of the chorus, I was like, wait, is it just a mirage? Which like, it would be perhaps a similar phrase, but like a different one in terms of the actual noun on the back half, and then I looked, it was like, no, it is just an image. But okay, so saying mirage is like, it is an image, but that's all it is. There's no like substance behind it, right? And then we find out that it's like a poetic like rendering of that, because it's not that there's no person there, but it's that a person that is not the person that they thought. Like, they thought they saw someone, and the character, the personality, the behavior of that person, as it turns out, was a mirage. It was just an image, and the real person that's there is someone different entirely, and someone that she doesn't recognize. So like, I enjoy the playing with the concept of images, but it was like deeper and more like multifaceted than I realized going into it. So yeah, shout out to the song lyrics as well, which again, I think Mikey was saying written by Lynn. And yeah, I think he was saying this is the last one on the album that was written by her. I should point out again, and shout out to Adam, there's a second disc that is shown below the last couple tracks that we're about to get to. So there's more bonus stuff to go through. Now, in the moment, I haven't looked through it in detail, so perhaps a number of the tunes are just alternative versions of tracks you've already heard. If there are any tracks that are completely, like non-album tracks, and not like remixes or alternative versions, I'll definitely go through those. If there's a particularly good remix that's in there, do let me know. But yeah, ultimately getting to the end of this album, curious to hear, what else comes forward. I had been filled in a bit on the timeline. Shout out to Mikey, who explained the way they eventually came back, and it sort of split the fan base, but there were people who remained fans and who really wanted the material to do well, and that, Mikey was saying he likes the material that came from the later version of the group, where there were, two different women who came in, but that ultimately a lot of the tunes didn't really chart with success, so, it wasn't a configuration that turned out to last very long. But either way, I'm curious to hear the whole journey, and at this point, I wonder what those future songs, what similarities they might feature, what differences they might feature. Obviously, the voices will be different, but either way, looking forward to hearing it all. Do let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.